standing at Dodger Stadium. Kershaw pitches. Carpenter swings and hits a drive. Right center field. It's in the gap, and it's down off the wall. Molina scores. Adams scores. Jay scores. Carpenter. He scores 3 with a double to right center, and the Cardinals lead 7-6. What an at-bat by Carpenter.
Getting ready for first pitch at Wrigley Field. The Dodgers and the Cubs next. A good look there at the familiar ivy-covered walls of Wrigley Field on the north side of Chicago. Tonight we get the week started with the first of 4 between the West-leading LA Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. To quote the best in the business, it's time for Dodger baseball. Hi, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here with you. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons as we delve into our pitching matchup here in the opener.
Yeah, and I think in this game we're going to see a couple of guys that have pitched pretty well recently. Both of them winners in their last outing, so obviously they're looking to equal those performances right here in this game.
More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Los Angeles Dodgers as the skipper Don Mattingly will line his guys up this way. And getting his final warm-up tosses in, the starter who they'll be up against, as you see his totals there on the right side of your screen. And there's a look at the defensive alignment for the Cubs here. Howie Kendrick makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. First of 4 here on this Monday night as the first pitch of the game is over for strike 1. DK, let's take a look at our homestanding 9 as they enter play here this evening. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
And they were able to put together a good performance in the victory yesterday afternoon, so they'll see if they can keep it going here.
And there's a swing and a miss by Kendrick as he falls behind now 0-2.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you've got to leave alone and make him bring something down.
Now the pitch. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Our scouting report for the 28-year-old lefty, as there you get a look at his pitches and respective speeds. Justin Turner will get his first shot here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Now here's the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are, so the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Ready now on 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Soler is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 66.
Yasiel Puig will stand in, currently 8th in the National League in hitting to enter play. First pitch coming. And this will be lined into center field, and they've got themselves their first hit of the ball game.
Yeah, he was hoping for a quick 1-2-3 to start the night. Now he's going to have a little work to do with a runner on and a dangerous cleanup hitter coming up.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and now the left-handed hitting Adrian Gonzalez will get a shot. First pitch on the way. Toss started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. He's set, now the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Pause, now the pitch. Now a ball rolled foul toward first as he stays alive. Another 0-2 coming. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Gone! A mistake on 0-2 gets punished, and it's a home run. So it's a 2-run dinger for Adrian Gonzalez. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
Well, not much of a surprise here. This is what MVPs do. He's fortunate here that they decide to come after him. I don't know why, but that is a fundamentally strong swing. The ball just jumps off his bat. It's way out of here with plenty to spare.
Here's Carl Crawford now. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. His average right at 295 here to start play. 2 home runs and 16 RBIs. And the pitch. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
And they may have found a location that they like right here. 2 different pitches, both taken on the inside corner. And now they can go just about anywhere they want.
Now the pitch. Swung on and hit in the air down the left field line. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Crawford rounds the bag at first, looking for second. And he's in at second base with a first-inning double.
Well, you can say one thing for sure. They are swinging it like they mean it. That's 3 hits already in the first inning, and this one goes for 2 bases. They're having no trouble at all seeing this guy so far.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But the Dodgers do strike for two, coming on this two-run home run. On to the bottom of the first here at Wrigley. It's now 2-0 LA. A look there at the starting lineup for the Cubs now. Clayton Kershaw gets the ball to face them, and I think the one key will be how aggressive he is on the mound. He's got to get the ball and go right after hitters because he can get into trouble when he nitpicks and falls behind. And behind him defensively, the Dodgers will line up like this. Tommy La Stella will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
For the Cubs, third baseman, Tommy La Stella.
And this is hit well towards the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Now you could see him just basically jumping at that first pitch. He pulls it into right field for a solid base hit.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Eric, you look at your former employers, the Dodgers, as they enter play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Not only that, but they've got a 2-0 lead here already. So this offense is really providing a big spark for their pitching staff.
Here comes the 1-0. And look out as this bat shatters on impact. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Well, if you break a guy's bat, you've almost always made a great pitch. But here, he might have gotten a little more than he bargained for as this ball's back at him. But he's able to focus on the task at hand and makes a nice play.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
Quite a matchup here. You've got one of the front runners for the Cy Young matching up against one of the front runners for the MVP.
High set by Kershaw, now the pitch. Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. Peterson is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
This crowd oohs and ahs every time this guy hits a fly ball, but he didn't get all of that one, and it's pretty much a can of corn.
Jorge Soler will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Here's the first offering. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Just really free and easy out there in this first inning. He threw that ball right by him.
He's ready. Now the pitch. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. That's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Second inning coming up here at Wrigley. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Cubs nothing. Jock Peterson will get his first opportunity now. And as you can see, he hasn't been much of a contributor these past 10 or so games, as you see the average there. Now here's the first pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
The next pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Shortstop, Jimmy Rollins.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring in the former MVP, shortstop Jimmy Rollins. First pitch coming. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Now here it comes. Lays off the circle change there. A ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Here comes the 1-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are two away now.
Batting ninth.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out in show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. Looked to me like that was the right call.
Stepping in now, Clayton Kershaw. And now the bunt attempt from Kershaw, and it looks to be a good one. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Wellington Castillo will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second. First offering on the way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. The pitch. Fouled straight back. And now a pitch on the way. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Just overmatched him there. It's a 1-2 fastball. This is right by him. Absolutely no contest.
Here's Starlin Castro. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit.
And this is something they've worked on in the batting cages, taking some of the movement out of his swing. Much more compact now, and he's seeing some definite results.
Chris Denorfia will stand in looking for a bleeder, a bloop single, anything to kickstart the average a bit because he's had a rough go of it these past 6 ball games. Here's the first offering. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. He waits, now the pitch. Swing and a hard hit grounder down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with one away.
Javier Baez will get his first opportunity now. First pitch to him. And that's taken for strike one.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over. And he's able to jump ahead.
He's set, now the pitch. Fastball called for strike two.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
Comes set, now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
Well, that's the second strikeout of the inning now, sandwiched around the 2 straight hits. He's definitely got swing and miss stuff, and this is a pretty good example of it right here.
In now, Travis Wood. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Two men are on with 2 men out. The 1-0 pitch. 1-1.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
Kershaw now on 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
And in a spot like this, first and second with two-way, that's where he's at his toughest on the mound. He'll bear down and start finding the corners of the strike zone. Makes it very hard for you to...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Cubs strand a couple. They trail things here 2-0. Howie Kendrick is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Now for the Dodgers, second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Now here's the pitch. 0-1 is a circle change that's over for a called strike. Here's the pitch. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Justin Turner will dig in here. He flew out his first time around.
Justin Turner.
First pitch coming. Swing and a liner toward right center. And a leaping effort at second, but it's over his glove and could be extra bases. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the one-out double. And there you see the Dodger leaderboard in that category as he currently ranks second best on the club. Yasiel Puig will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. From the stretch. That hits the outside corner. It's strike one. For Turner, make it 21 doubles now on the year. Comes set, now the pitch. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a two-run shot to left center. 8th home run on the season for him, as the Dodgers have increased their lead, now 4-0.
And that's already 2 home runs he's coughed up here in the first 2 1/3 innings. He's not fooling anybody out there, and they just keep pouring it on.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And stepping in now, the slugging first baseman, Adrian Gonzalez. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Homer, his first time, he's looking for another one on that swing.
Now the pitch. And the shift will not amount to much here as this is lifted in the air out to right field. There to pull it in is Soler, and there are 2 away.
This has just been a rough day for this guy so far in this one. Everything they're hitting is hard, even if it's right at someone.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here comes the speedy Carl Crawford. And here's the first pitch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. You know, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Boy, and with 2 away, that pitcher's probably 3/4 of the way back into the dugout, but then, uh-oh, not so fast. He's going to have to come back and do some more work now.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
He knows he should be out of the inning already, but you know he's got to pick up his defender behind him and get out of this.
2 out with the man at first.
Yeah.
Has a look, now the pitch. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
The 1-1. And there goes Crawford. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 4-0 LA. Tommy La Stella will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first.
Third baseman, Tommy La Stella.
And he'll step off. Here's the first pitch to him. Taken the other way toward left center and fairly deep. Peterson is there to make the catch, and it's 1 pitch, 1 gone here in the bottom of the 3rd.
He's just trying to get a fastball in there to start the inning. Ball winds up getting hit pretty well, but not well enough to do any damage. It's a 1 pitch out.
Dexter Fowler will dig in. He popped out his first time. Now the first pitch. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
Here it comes, 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
Here he comes, 3-1. Oh, he shoots this one on into center field for a base hit.
I tell you, both of these teams have come out swinging the bats well so far. That's 9 hits between them, and this is still just the third inning.
Anthony Rizzo will try it again. He flew out his first time. Now here's the first pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 1-0 on the way. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Well, 2 very good takes here. You can see they're trying to get him to hit something on the ground, but he's going to make him bring something up.
Runners on first with 1 down. On the move now is Fowler. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Ball's on the money, and Fowler is gone at second base.
That's a big-time throw right there. I mean, a big-time throw. Anytime you can get this guy, you've done something.
Ready with the 2-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Now a swing and a ball grounded to second. There to get it is Kendrick. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. Cubs are down quietly. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Yasmani Grandal will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Number 9, Yasmani Grandal.
First pitch coming. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
And for that guy right there, this is going to be an important inning. He's already given up 4 runs through 3. And you know, they need to get a minimum of 5, hopefully 6 innings out of him. So he needs to show something right here.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Here comes a 1-2. Fouled back. He'll try again, 1-2. Swinging a liner back through the box. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
And another hard hit ball off of him right there. And that's not the first one he's allowed so far. As you take a look at his line, not too much to write home about right there. This has not been one of his better performances at all.
Jock Peterson will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now the first pitch. And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. He's ready now. The pitch. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
And I think that's been a big part of the problem so far. He just can't locate his fastball, especially in situations where he has to.
Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again.
Let's go, Cubbies.
1-1 on the way. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. And that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Two, 1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Two. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
And you know what that is right there? That's life in the show, bud. Once teams around the league figure out the book on how to get you out, it can be a real tough adjustment to play at this level.
Runner at first, and the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins, will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. He's ready. Now the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. He waits. Now the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. One pitch on the way. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Now the 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, so much for being thrown out of rhythm by that leadoff single. Doesn't seem to have affected him one bit. Come back with the 2 straight strikeouts, and now he's turned things around in this inning.
Clayton Kershaw will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch on the way. And this will be fouled away. He's set. Now the pitch. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Comes set. Now the pitch. Swung on and hit in the air out toward left. Denorfia is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Dodgers lead 1, but they're in front 4-0. Jorge Soler will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Right fielder, Jorge.
Here's the first offering. Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get 1 pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first is in time for the first out. And these 2 teams right back at it tomorrow night. We'll have coverage of Game 2 of the series in high definition on the show as you get a look there at the 2 starters scheduled to oppose one another. Wellington Castillo will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Now here's the first pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Let's go, Cubbies!
Here it comes. This is foul right side. Now the pitch. 0-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air to right field. There to make the play is Puig for route number 2.
Very quickly, 5 pitches and 2 outs here in the 4th. Well, those are the kind of innings you love to have if you plan on working deep into a ball game.
Starlin Castro will dig in. He singled his first time around. First offering on the way. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. And the pitch. Oh, and he breaks out the hook here. Good for strike 2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 0-2 once more. Now a little tapper here up the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Here's Kershaw with another 0-2. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. The next 0-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're down 4-0. Howie Kendrick will step in. He's lined out and grounded out in 2 trips. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First pitch coming. First pitch is a circle change for a called strike 1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
And sometimes you can mistake being patient for being passive. I mean, unless he was really fooled there, that's a pitch he needs to be swinging at.
The pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Here's the 1-2. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now another 1-2. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th.
If you're going to go the other way with a pitch, you've got to be committed to it. You can't just have a lazy swing and pop the ball out to right field. That's not going to do you any good.
Into the box now, Justin Turner. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. I mean, this is a fastball right down the middle. And he just smokes this ball, too. But unfortunately, he hits it right at someone. So it becomes a fairly easy out.
Yasiel Puig will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. Here's the first offering. And that's in there for strike 1. Two out, nobody on. And now a pitch on the way. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. Oh, this ball's laced, and it's going to get down into the right center field gap. Puig will take a big turn and head for second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Well, no question he's a much better hitter against left-handed pitching. And this year, he's hitting over 400 against lefties. And this is just a great swing as he pulls into second with a double.
Here's Adrian now as he swings and hits a line drive out to left. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Back-to-back doubles here, and maybe more damaging, back-to-back 2-out doubles are going to get him a run. It looked like this inning was under control, but that's the kind of quick strike ability that these guys have.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And that's going to do it now for Travis Wood. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Edwin Jackson is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Here's Carl Crawford now as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. For Gonzalez, make it 29 doubles on the year as he's into scoring position following that last 2-bagger. The 1-0 home. In tight, awfully tight. 2-0 now.
Well, it's pretty obvious to me right here. First base is open following that double. I don't think they have any intention of giving him anything in the strike zone.
Now the 2-0 home. Opposite field to left. Denorfia is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. The Dodgers get a run on the Adrian Gonzalez double. Middle of the night on the north side. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Cubs nothing. Chris Denorfia will stand in. A base hit his first time around.
Left fielder, Chris Denorfia.
Here's the pitch. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Kershaw now on 1-1. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Taking it in is Puig, and there's your first out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there, he finds himself in 6th place in the category in the National League. Javier Baez will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. And a step off. First pitch coming. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Pitch on the way. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now. It seems like we've seen a lot of guys late on the fastball tonight.
And he's not throwing all that hard either, but when he throws it off the other pitches, that's where it makes it a little more difficult.
Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away.
The pitcher number 36, Edwin Jackson.
Ryan Sweeney will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 6, Ryan Sweeney.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Now the 1-0. Here's a swing and a ground ball. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned a corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
Tommy La Stella will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. And here's the first pitch. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
And, you know, whenever he's been in trouble on the mound, he's found a way to turn things around, and that's a good job to start this guy with strike 1.
High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2.
Yeah, 1 pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings. And I'll tell you what, the way he's throwing, this could turn out to be a night off for the bullpen.
And a real chess match going on over there at first now as he steps off to stare him back. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Another 0-2 home. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
I think he's set up for that changeup again, Steve. Don't you?
I was thinking the same thing.
No runs, 5 hits. 1 error for the Cubs to this point. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Cubs strand 1. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Neil Ramirez will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 54, Neil Ramirez.
Yasmani Grandal will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it in fact lands in the corner, foul. Now the pitch. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. Look at this. Throw, got him. Oh, what a play.
On a ball hit like that, if you're the pitcher, you're thinking, oh, base hit. But not this time. What tremendous defense out there. Great diving stop, makes the play and gets the out. And the pitcher acknowledges it, and he's happy about it.
Here's Jock Peterson now. Lined hard to center field. Fowler is there, 2 gone.
As a manager, you love your relievers to come in and give you plenty of strikeouts. But I'll tell you what, there isn't a manager alive that'll get upset when you come in and get 2 outs on 3 pitches.
Jimmy Rollins will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch to him. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Come on, Cubs!
1-0. Breaking balls in there that time, 1-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
The 1-1 coming to Rollins. And that's taken up and in for ball 2.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. He's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
Here comes the 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Yeah, and you know what? You've got a better matchup on deck here with 2 outs. So on 3-1 now, they may not take any chances with this guy.
3-1 on the way. And this pitch is taken here for ball 4. So the Dodgers able to extend the inning here with 2 away.
Yeah, a close pitch to take on a 3-1 count, but this might have been just a little bit outside. He winds up losing him.
Clayton Kershaw will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Come on, let's do it.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1.
When you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is keep falling behind guys.
One 1-0 pitch now. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Dexter Fowler will be the one to lead it off when we come back. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Cubs nothing. And there is Dexter Fowler. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw. Now here's the first pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
And they're going to have a leadoff base runner here as the fastball's lined into left, a base hit.
Back into the stretch for him again as we take a look at his line so far. It's almost like he's kept that shutout going with smoke and mirrors because he's definitely given up his share of base runners. They just haven't amounted to anything so far.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
First pitch coming. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1.
Now here's a good spot to finally break through against this guy. You've got the leadoff man on, the heart of the order's coming up, and maybe this is a good chance to get that goose egg off the scoreboard.
Pause, now the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. And a bluff move here to first, but it won't draw a throw. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Here's Kershaw with another 0-2. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. Puig is there to put it away for out number 1.
Well, he's now 0 for 3 in this one, but he's had a couple of good at-bats mixed in there. He's seeing the ball really well. They just don't want to fall in for him.
Jorge Soler will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Now the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. No runs on 6 hits. 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Now a swing and a ball pulled down the line to 3rd. And he tries for the backhand reach at 3rd, but it gets by the glove down the line.
And even with our score where it is, I mean, this game is not over. You know, if they can chip away, maybe get a run or 2 here, they can get right back in this ball game before you know it.
Wellington Castillo will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this would be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. Now the first pitch. Hit high and deep out to left field. And that ball is gone. Blasted into the bleachers in left. So a 3-run blast is straight away left, and it's a 5-3 game now.
And at 5-0, you started to get the sense that these guys were just going to run away and hide with this lead. But you can forget about all that now. That 3-run home run here cuts the lead to 5-3 now. So with one swing, this game just got a whole lot more interesting.
Here's Starlin Castro. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. So after the strong 5 innings, things have not come as easily for him here in inning number 6.
Well, this is kind of the MO of this lineup. They have a way of just wearing you down. And they're starting to get into some better counts to hit. And that work's paying off.
And Castro's got himself a base hit.
And things are starting to change for the worse out there. Now, this is a guy who hadn't given up a run until earlier this inning. And now all of a sudden, he's having a hard time getting anybody out. Looks to me like he's hit the wall out there.
Chris Denorfio will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch on the way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Seems like whatever was working early on suddenly is not working now.
It's almost like he's imploding right before our eyes.
The 1-0. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1. Running is Castro. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And he'll in fact just tag the runner headed down the line to take the sure out.
And this doesn't even seem physically possible. I mean, how can a catcher who's in a crouch 3 feet behind the batter wind up fielding the baseball and tagging the runner all in one motion? I think he just broke the laws of physics out there.
Javier Baez will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Now here's the first pitch. Ball 1.
Come
1-0 on the way. That missed. Close. It's ball 2. You get the sense he's starting to nibble a bit at the corners here, and that's something he wasn't doing earlier.
Yeah, and he sort of backed off the throttle a little bit, too. I'm wondering if that home run ball might have changed his approach just a little bit.
2-0 on the way. That one's more like it, he says. Back to 2-1 now. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Now this pitch is popped up. Playable for Grandal behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. But the Cubs do get 3 on the 3-run home run. Top of the order due up to start the 7th. It's now a 5-3 ball game. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. The men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. There's Joe Maddon up out of the dugout now on his way to home plate, so it looks as though he's going to call for the double switch here. Blake Parker will come on to make his 40th appearance this season.
Pitching and batting in the 8th spot, number 50, Blake Parker. Now playing second base and batting in the 9th spot, number 19,
Howie Kendrick will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
And he pops up the bunt attempt. Parker is there, and he has it for the out.
Yeah, not a real easy pitch to bunt there to start the at-bat. You see there, he shows late, and that pitch is up a little. And those can be difficult to get on top of, and he winds up just popping this ball up.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Standing in now, Justin Turner. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And heads up down there as he just had to cover up as this skips right over his head.
A couple of hard-hit balls here to start the inning. The first one found a glove, but not this one, though. He's on with a one-out single.
Yasiel Puig will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. First offering on the way. And he gets ahead 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. From the stretch. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land foul shy of the wall.
Whoa, buckle it, please.
He's set, now the pitch. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Now, looking ahead, you wonder if maybe he'll get one more shot at the cycle. Might need a little help, but it's not over for him yet.
Adrian Gonzalez will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start.
Come on, Cubs.
He's ready now, the pitch. Now a ball lined towards center field, and Gonzalez is going to have himself a base hit.
Well, he's homered, he's doubled, and now he adds a single to that total. He's left himself with the toughest leg of the cycle remaining, but he'll at least have a chance to pick up that 4th and final leg next time through the order.
Let's keep him right there.
Here's Carl Crawford now. In the dirt here, throw to third, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch.
Yeah, and that's always the danger when you're working that off-speed stuff down with 2 men on base. Once the catcher can't get a handle on it, both guys are off and moving. They're going to move up to second and third now on what will be scored a wild pitch.
And there's the fourth wide one, so they'll go after the next guy with a force at any base here and 2 men gone.
And this could really be trouble now because with runners on every base, they've got a chance to really break this thing wide open.
Yasmani Grandal will dig in now, needing to come through here with the bases loaded and 2 men out. Here's the first offering. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. From the belt, the pitch. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
And with the bases loaded, why not take one for the team right there and let that pitch hit you? It could have been a run.
All right, come.
The 1-1. Fouled back. 2 out, bases loaded.
Let's go, Cubbies.
A big pitch here, 1-2. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. And they get the force at home. Whatever works as the side is retired. Dodgers leave them loaded, and it remains 5-3. Jonathan Herrera will come on, and as he's newly entered into the ballgame, he'll get his first plate appearance now here in inning number 7. Here's the first offering. Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1. You surprised they've left this guy out there to start the 7th?
I thought he was looking a little shaky in the 6th, so I don't think he's going to be on a real long leash right here.
Here it comes. A ball hit hard to the left side. But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone.
Yeah, and late in a close game like this, that would have been a good leadoff base runner to have. And he definitely hits this ball hard. It's just pretty much right at the glove.
Here's Tommy La Stella now. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
1 out, nobody on.
All right, Tommy.
Here's the 1-0. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
That's right. Wait for your pitch.
Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. Two-0 count, the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He knows the drill out there. You've got to make him swing the bat. And not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. 3-0 is on the way. And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
So you can see by the numbers right there, just his first walk allowed, and it comes this late in the ball game. That just shows you when you keep the ball down, you keep it around the strike zone, normally good things will happen.
Dexter Fowler will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game. First pitch coming. There goes the runner. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. It's offline, but he's out. Gunned down trying to swipe the base.
Hindsight's always 20/20, and I know you want to avoid the double play. But this late in the ball game, I like my chances a lot better if I have the tying run at the plate.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now here's the pitch. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Throw gets him there from short right field. A nice play, and that one ends the inning. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Pedro Strop will be summoned from the bullpen now, so he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Number 46, Pedro
Jock Peterson will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Jock Peterson.
Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Denorfia is there to put it away, and they couldn't ask for more than a one-pitch out to begin the 8th. And a look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. One away, and Jimmy Rollins will stand in. Base on balls his last time. First pitch coming. And a ball, 1-0.
And it's worth pointing out that they're burning through that bullpen here in game 1 of this series. That could have an effect on the rest of this week.
Here's a 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's a two-seam fastball right there. It looks to the hitter like it's going to be inside, and then it tails back to the inside corner of the plate.
The 1-1 home. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. The right-hander deals on 1 and 2. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game.
Ouch. That's a rough night at the ballpark here. 3rd strikeout. One thing you can't do, though, you can't go into that dugout hanging your head. You got to think, hey, it's over. I'll get another shot to redeem myself. Whether that's tonight or sometime in the future, that's the attitude you have to have.
Into the box, Clayton Kershaw, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. Now the pitch. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Castro will wait on it, and he will put it away to retire the side. Dodgers down in order as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Anthony Rizzo will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
And here's the first pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. The pitch. To second for Kendrick. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Jorge Soler.
Jorge Soler will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch to him. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Yeah, he probably won't have too big a dip in velocity the rest of the way. But the later this game goes, the more important it'll be to watch where his location is. That's probably the bigger concern.
Another fastball, another called strike. 0-2 now. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. They'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. One out, nobody on. Here's another 1-2. On a big swing, and he crushes this ball deep. My goodness, a long home run. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 9 on the year. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
Let's take a look at where this pitch ends up. You can see there, you know, even though this pitch isn't technically in the strike zone, it's still pretty much in his wheelhouse, and he just yanks this thing right out of here.
Grant Balfour will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs here and get this one on to the 9th inning. Wellington Castillo will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2. Starlin Castro will dig in. He singled his last time around. And he'll step off and try and reset. First pitch coming. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Up with it now is Kendrick. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it the side is retired. Cubbies draw a bit closer on the strength of this solo home run. On to the 9th from Wrigley. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Cubs 4. Howie Kendrick will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the 9th.
Howie Kendrick.
Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. First offering on the way. And a bunt attempt here to kick off the 9th. Strike 1. This man out for his 2nd inning of work. Did a nice job getting him 1, 2, 3 last time around.
Yeah, but that was against the 7, 8, 9 guys. Things may be a little more difficult here now that he has to face the top 3 in the lineup.
Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. Oh, and he runs up and gets a good one down. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt.
Well, just from a distance standpoint, you have to remember that left-handed hitters maybe get a step or two advantage over a right-handed hitter leaving that batter's box. So that's why it's much easier for lefties to bunt their way on than it is for righties to do it. And here, he needed those 2 extra steps because that was a very close play down there at first.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. Now the 1-0 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here comes the 1-1. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. One-two. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
In now is Yasiel Puig, as he swings and pops this one foul off to the right, out of play. Now here's the pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. Throwing a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Here's the pitch. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Chris Denorfia will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. Kenley Jansen is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 74, Kenley Jansen.
Chris Denorfia will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
The 2-0 on the way. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
With him in there trying to preserve a 1-run lead, the first thing he wants to do, don't let that leadoff hitter get on base to start the inning. That's a nice way to approach it. Now he's just 2 outs away from wrapping this one up.
Matt Caesar will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. And he'll step off and try again. Pitch on the way. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
Now the pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Here's another 0-2. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Ready with another 0-2. Fouled back. The 0-2 once more. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Fouled back. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now another 0-2. On the ground now for Adrian over at first. And he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away.
Yeah, and now just 1 out away from wrapping up this one, and that would certainly be a good way to start the series if they could take game 1 on the road.
Jonathan Herrera will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. Now here's the first pitch. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. In line for the victory is Clayton Kershaw should the lead hold. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And now a pitch on the way. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
It's about what we've come to expect here from Jansen as he comes in here to fire a scoreless 9th and finish off the Dodger victory.
Tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Well, he winds up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't quite squeeze in the triple, but that's all right. Definitely did enough to earn himself the hardware.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Dodgers win it 5-4. Good night from Chicago.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 5 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the Cubs, 4 runs on 10 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Clayton Kershaw. His record is now 9-2. Credit the save to Kenley Jansen, his 19th. loss goes to Travis Wood. His record is now 6-5. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 19 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 45,936. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.